Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to my laboratory. So today I'm going to show you guys how I use my Ricoma Em1010 embroidery machine to create patches. I'll have everything you need, including the link to get you connected to a Ricoma representative in the description box below. And if you like this video, you learned something new, give your girl a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. All right, y'all, to begin the project, we're going to go ahead and hoop our fabric. I'm going to lay down a layer of cutaway stabilizer right here, and I'll be using felt for my project. I personally like felt just because it's easily accessible. It doesn't fray when you cut, and it's pretty inexpensive. So I'm just going to go ahead and just hoop that, and we'll go ahead and pop it over into our machine. And when you hoop it, you want to make sure it's nice and tight, just like this, right? Like nice and tight like a drum. Now that we have everything hooped, I'm going to show you guys how I set my machine up to be able to stitch out 2 patches and 1 hoop at the same time. So first thing I did was just go ahead and load my design into my screen. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit design set. Now, right where I have the arrow pointing, it's like 3 horizontal squares. I hit clear and you'll type in the number of patches that you want. I'm just hitting 2 and then you hit enter and hit OK. And once you do that, you see nothing happens on the screen except the color change, which lets me know that something else is there, but I'm not quite done yet. So now I need to go and click on the 2 squares that are like spaced from each other and type in the distance I want my patches, right? So I entered 93. But depending on the size of your project and the size of your hoop, your number may be different. And you just have to play around with that because at first I entered 100, but that spaced out my patches too far and I wasn't able to adjust them so that they were in the frame. Okay, so you'll just have to play with your distance number. And once you have that, you can just go ahead and set up your colors, trace your project, and go ahead and embroider. Now I did my horizontal, but you can also do this vertical as well. And I'm using my C hoop, which isn't the biggest hoop that came with my machine because this hoop is one of the hoops that came with my machine. This is my second to largest hoop. Of course, if I would have used my D hoop is about 8 by 10 or 10 by 8. Something of that nature. So if I would have used that hoop, I probably could have fit about 4 patches in there at one time. But I believe my C hoop is a 5 by 7. So I was just able to do 2 patches at one time. So once I embroidered everything, I just went ahead and cleaned up a few pieces of thread. And I'll just take my fabric scissors and just cut them out of the fabric. Now, you can put patches onto like so many things. Honestly, I think it'd be easier if you made patches and then put them onto a hat versus embroidering on a hat. Like if you don't have a cap attachment like I do for my embroidery machine, it'd probably be easier to make a patch and then adhere that to the hat. If you wanted to do hats, you can put this on jean jackets, purses, shoes. Like there's so many things you can do with patches. If you wanted to adhere this to clothing, you could easily put like some heat and bond on here, or it can be sewed on to your garment. It's just however you want it. I believe they even have fabric glue. So it's just really whatever you want to do, right? So now I'm just taking a lighter and I'm gently running it around the edges, just making sure like I'm getting like I'm cleaning up my edges, right? From maybe a piece of felt I might have missed, any threads that might have been sticking out. And there it is, you guys. This is like super dope and a lot of fun. I plan to make many more of these. Like I said, I'll be making another video soon showing another patch with the more color changes. But as always, you guys, that is it. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments section and I'll get back to you. And don't forget, you go ahead and use the link in the description box to get your machine. See you later.